Good morning to everyone. I am very aware that we've all spent the last 4 days listening to inspiring and informative panelists and presentations, networking with like-minded professionals, some career-long friends and others complete strangers that we met this week. So I fully appreciate that everyone is one speech away from either heading home to start the summer or going directly to that massive pool and cabana that has been staring at us all week. With that, I thank you for an opportunity to share a few words. First, I hope it goes without saying that this room is full of people that I admire. And while I don't know everyone personally, this convention's greatest trait is to bring people with similar stories and workdays together. So let me quickly summarize my story. I started my career by stumbling into a job at Lafayette College in my hometown of Easton, Pennsylvania. Go Rovers, go Leopards. During my 7 years at Lafayette, I was an SID for 8 sports. I was the only video content creator on staff. I produced all of our live events for the Lafayette Sports Network, and I managed all of our marketing and fan experience initiatives. From my first days in this profession, I appreciated the opportunity to, like all of you, wear a bunch of hats and grew up in an environment that gave me the ability and confidence to be a well-rounded professional. In 2013, I accepted a position at the Ivy League Conference Office where I headed up our league's broadcast network before transitioning into a role where I've overseen our external team for the last 7 years. I've had the great privilege to serve 2 places that I wholeheartedly believe in. I believe in their unwavering commitment to higher education. I believe in their commitment to the power of sports. And most important to today, I've worked for 2 places and 3 supervisors, Scott Morse at Lafayette and Scotty Rogers and Robin Harris at the Ivy League, that have unapologetically appreciate the value and importance of communicators and creatives in college sports. I don't take that or them for granted. Thanks to an engaged membership of nearly 5,000 communicators and creatives, a national staff that is the envy of other professional development groups and leadership committees across all the organization, the word most associated with CSC right now is momentum. Record highs in total membership, award nominations, volunteer hours, influence and advocacy, programming, and brand recognition. Over the next year, I feel so lucky to serve in this role following recent CSC presidents who are not only great mentors to me, but have laid the foundation to this momentum. Most recently, during their presidential year, John Paquette encouraged us to advocate with humility and be mindful of the challenges facing not just us, but all of college sports. Kevin Trainor created pathways for more of us to take on leadership roles. Mary Beth Challoner showed us the value of culture and inclusivity. And Patrick Crawford inspired us to revolutionize our approach as we adapt our profession to meet the moment. It is my and our collective responsibility to continue those foundational layers that have led CSC to this momentum that supports us all. With that in mind, I share with you 2 thoughts as we look ahead to next year. Number 1, we are a better profession and bring more value to what we do when we do this thing together. The individual and collective passion for our membership is all the same, but our strengths and disciplines within our work varies. One of the best things to happen to me was the list of responsibilities I shared with you earlier while I was at Lafayette. SID, marketing, PR, live broadcast, graphic design, video content. For some of us, that's a team. For others, that's a one-person staff. No matter what your individual profile reads, I encourage you to consider this perspective. Communicators are creatives, and creatives are communicators. The momentum of this organization is in part because we have a growing synergy across all of our responsibilities at all levels. We've broken down silos that once existed within our own profession, welcomed new professionals, and collaboratively aligned our work to meet the expectations of this era and be a reflection of the world that we cover. We are all stronger when the architects and gatekeepers of the brand, communicators and creatives at all levels, work together and point not to our differences in staff sizes or number of sports that we cover or the importance of one aspect of our work over another, but rather what binds us together and makes this organization a true advocacy voice for our profession. Number 2. I wholeheartedly believe that we still get to do this. And I say that with full acknowledgement and attention needed to the challenges that we all face each and every single day. But we each individually and collectively have incredible responsibility. We bring value in what we do, unique value in what we do, and ultimately, we get to do the things that we do. Someone I was once listening to referred to working in college sports as getting to work in the toy aisle of a store. As someone that will always be a kid at heart, I couldn't agree more. We get to do this. I hope we will let that positive mindset and approach shine as we head into the next academic year. Part of the reason for leaving Lafayette and accepting a position at the Ivy League was to move closer to my wife, Danielle, who did the unthinkable, to leave our 3 kids and be here today. I'd like to quickly share a few things about Danielle with the perspective that relates back to everybody in this room. Danielle and I will celebrate our 11th wedding anniversary next week, and by her own admission, stop me where you've heard this before, she has absolutely no idea what I or anyone else in this room does when they go to work. Much like you, my favorite part of family and friend gatherings is when our most loved ones try to answer the question, so, they work in sports. That sounds cool. What do they actually do? You just sit back, you be quiet, and you enjoy whatever answer they're about to give. But much like your loved ones and friends, what Danielle does say is this. Number 1, this job that no one understands, it's a pretty cool gig. Number 2, most days, he loves doing whatever he does. And number 3, while I might not know exactly what he does, I know that they are an important part to any type of success. Danielle and our 3 kids, Reagan, Emily, and Landon, are the reason that I do what I do, to support them and try to do my part to give them every opportunity to lead a happy and fulfilling life. But they're also the reason that I get to do what I do. Their sacrifice, understanding, their patience, their selfless love to be able to work in this profession. We all have someone in our lives, whether that is a spouse, family members, close friends, everyone in this room has someone that I hope you will be in touch with on your journey back home today. Take a moment and a message to appreciate those in your life. Take a moment to appreciate those in your life that allow you to continue to work in this profession the way that Danielle, Reagan, Emily, and Landon have for me. It is an incredible privilege to serve and evolve this profession with each of you. And I hope that together we can continue the momentum, the energy, and the advocacy that CSC brings to each of us and celebrate the way that we've done today, the invaluable work that all communicators and creatives bring to college sports. Please stay and even find more ways to be engaged with CSC. We have to remember that CSC is a two-way street member organization. We have to fill CSC's cup if we expect it to fill ours. These 4 days are great. If we don't go back to campuses and conference offices and organizations that we work for and keep that same energy, we've lost these 4 days. On behalf of our entire board and staff, thank you for an incredible week here in Las Vegas. Have a balanced summer, and we look forward to seeing everyone next year in Orlando. Thank you so much.